look at the port. If we were to put in place some sectoral reforms, the little things, which one would you pick?
Ports is very, very important. Very, very, especially now we are talking about non-oil. Non-oil is having problem because our port, which is the gateway, is not working. And that is the worst indicator in the Nigerian ease of doing business matrix. We are number 183 out of 186, 185. The worst, we are in the 180 something. The worst in Nigeria, so something needs to be done to our cross border. And we are talking about little reforms. For example, the customs doesn't work in the weekends. They don't work on public holiday. That is, you can't clear your goods. But demurrage, they charge you for weekends, charge you for public holiday. And the officers resume by 9. By around 12, they go for 2 hours break. 3 or 4, they've closed. So you see an importer and exporter being frustrated so that your goods will push you into what's it called, demurrage, knowing fully well that most times demurrage is like 1,000% higher than the duty itself. So these are deliberate ways. This is a reform that need to happen. Let me just mention another one. You see situations where the customs are not even charging duty as provided in Form M. Maybe the invoice price is $1,000, $1,000, and they say no, you must have under-invoiced, and they are charging you. They are using $2,000 to calculate. And when you are importing or when you open Form M, exchange rate is 190 naira per dollar. Now it's 300 and something. They are charging you. So by the time you compute, there is no reason to continue in the business.
So it looks as if they are deliberately there to emasculate the business.
Exactly. So something needs to happen at the Nigerian port, and that is why the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, again, have taken it upon itself to find out through serious field survey research what are those specific reforms and issues in the port, and advocate reform. Reform solution. The report is going to be out end of this month. I think October 21 is going to be launched, and we're already reaching out to all the port stakeholders, both in the public sector side and the private sector side, to come and look at our suggestion and see what can be done. Because if we save our port, we would have unlocked a lot of opportunities in this sector, in this economy.
I'm just wondering, this economic management team, I mean, I don't know how they go about their functions. But, all right, I think Makwe's got a question. Let's squeeze that in. Makwe?
I'm just wondering quickly, whether or not you're also going to focus on, helping your members get access to these funds. Because, yes, every area of the sector is going to take its own share of the blame. And, of course, we ought to push for reforms where we can push for them. But then if there are certain things being done and we're not able to access it, there also lies a very big question mark there. Is the LCCI doing anything in that regard?
Yes, we're doing. We found out, especially with the government intervention funds from CBN, BOI, Bank of Agriculture, what we've done is that in LCCI we have about 30 sectors, 30 sectoral groups. And each of these groups were already forming what they call cooperative society. We have LCCI Agricultural Cooperative Society registered. We have LCCI Women Cooperative Society registered. So that we're able to use some of these sub-groups and corporates in LCCI to attract some of this fund. We house it and manage it. We're able to guarantee, we're able to manage it, and it's attractive. Of course, this is also advice we got from some of these agencies like Bank of Agriculture, that if we form such a legal group within our operators, that it will help matters.
Okay, so those are part of the things we hope that at the end of the day, they will pay key attention to and ensure that it's sorted. Thank you for coming on the show. And Vincent Wani is Director of Research and Advocacy for the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Well, that's where we also draw the curtains today on the program. We thank you for watching and for sending in your comment. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm Chamberlain Oso.
Many thanks. I'm Sulaiman Alede.
Thank you very much. I'm Maupe Ogun.